atomic purple. I have a black nebula carrot. I've never grown black carrots before. What I really wanted were the red carrots. Couldn't find those anywhere. Well, I could, but they had to be in like, I'll get those in the next seed order. Well, by the time that rolled around, they were sold out. So I have the, what did I tell you? The purple dragon carrots. Yes, purple dragon, not purple atomic. That's a tomato. Anyway, so I have that. I have the purpley black carrots. Oh, there goes a hawk right over my head. Ooh. So I have that. I have the imperator. Is it an imperator? Carrots. I have scarlet nantes. I have the Danvers carrots. I have it's just a variety, a lot of different carrots. All right, so here we go. Oh, you're still looking at me. Well, hello. Let me turn you around. There we go. So we have this bed right here will be daylilies of some sort. I found, while I was looking for stargazer lilies, what I came across was it's an Asiatic lily, and it was a trogon, Trogon, I think. But it was orangish, like orange, with yellow and pink in the throat, and it had spots on it. I don't know if it has a fragrance, but it was so striking and stunning. Well, I can't find them anywhere. So I'm hoping that in the fall, I'm saving this bed. This bed right here will be lilies. The big galvanized pot, well, it's a barrel. I have visions of spearmint in it. And here we are. These are the carrots. Look at these carrots. I don't even remember what kind of carrots these are. But these I planted direct sow under Mitch's polytunnel. Look how beautiful they are. I'm going to do that again next year. Without a doubt, I'm going to do that next year. These right here are the Russian red garlics. Pardon my shadow, but these are the Russian red garlics. This is music, and I want to show you guys something. Look, can you see? I have scapes coming. Let the harvesting begin. Look, there's another one. Another scape. These will get big and curl around, and my daughter has already screamed at me that they will be sent to her in Indiana. And these are more Walla Walla onions. They don't seem to be doing as well as the others, despite that they were from the same batch. These are the Egyptian walking onions with one volunteer carrot that I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what that carrot is, what kind of carrot, but we're going to leave it. This beauty, this was the arbor that I told you about. I made this with a little help from Mitch, of course, because I don't know where we are right now in my video uploads and publishing, but you guys may or may not know at this point that I have blown my hip. And Mr. Tiny Retirement has put his foot down and forbidden me, flat out forbidden me. I am not the kind of woman you forbid. But this time, he's absolutely correct. And so I let it slide from climbing ladders. So he went up, back to my arbor. So he went up and put the top on for me. And he put, for the weight, I don't know if you can see it. It's the, what is it, hardware meshing. You see that? You put it up for fences and stuff too. But on the roof to hold the weight of something very special that I have coming. Something very special. And I am going to wait before I tell you. Now, this may look like it's leaning. It actually is not. It is straight up and down. It's just this right here. But look, can you see how solid this is? I am shaking it. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what I'm putting here. I'm going to make you guys wait. So, let's back up, get a good look at it. Start coming in. All right, this and look here. The tree is I wanted a proper flower garden. I wanted a proper flower garden. In the other house, in our last house, I had the most amazing flowers. And it's been years since I've had a proper flower garden. And it's one of my just huge pleasures. So let me show you what I have so far. It's just a start. Let me flip you around again. You guys are probably dizzy. We have over here, this right here is a pink bee balm. I had to think for a second. I was thinking bumblebee, and it's not a bumblebee. It's a bee balm. And we have a blue Veronica that has not gone into the ground yet, but it will. These are some beautiful lemon yellow daylilies. They're stelladoros, but they're super, super bright yellow. I have a dianthus that needs that's starting to go by, so it may need a haircut. May need a haircut soon. I have a snowmound spirea, and we have a tree stump starting to grow back again that we didn't take out yet. I have a Japanese maple right here that is not very happy, so I don't think that's going to make it. But in front of my snowmound spirea, and you can see, we just planted this, but you can see that this already has flower buds on it. Can you see that? Already has, it's going to flower this year. Isn't that amazing? And then we have lavender that I have planted in front of it. This hosta we moved from someplace else. It's a Big Daddy hosta or something like that. And this, I think this is the same. I'm not sure it's going to like it here because this is full sun. I've always been able to grow hosta in full sun, but this one I'm not so sure. So then we have over here, these are coneflowers from my sister-in-law. Let me get in here. And these are they're different. They're Cherokee Sunrise or something like that. And then over here we have a hot coral sombrero type of a coneflower. They're echinacea, but they're not purple, which I thought was just so fascinating and interesting. I've never had them before. This beautiful specimen right here is the highlight of my garden, and this is a Korean spice viburnum. This will have the most intense, almost sickeningly intense perfumey scent, stronger than a lilac, and it starts blooming and smelling just as the lilacs die away. I doubt we'll have a flower on it this year, but next year I have some big hopes. This is a pink Veronica. What I was really looking for was white, but I couldn't find that anywhere, so I instead of getting 3 white Veronicas, I decided I will get the purple one and a pink one. This here, this is a Nico Blue hydrangea. I've always had one. They've always done well. I'm a little worried because I think it's more of a shade item. It likes the dappled sun. Not full shade, but you know what I mean? It doesn't like to be in the direct hot sun all day long, in my experience. But here, it may do a little better. We'll try it. If it doesn't, we'll move it. And this right here is a dwarf Korean lilac. This also, like the Korean spice viburnum, has the most intense, beautiful lilac fragrance. And as the viburnum is picking up, no, correction. And as the viburnum, the Korean spice viburnum, is dying down. Now keep in mind that the viburnum picks up after the lilacs die down. Okay? This right here, this Korean lilac, dwarf Korean lilac, will pick up as the viburnum is dying down. And this, we will have fragrance probably into the end of July. Now this, right here, I showed you this. Remember when we were standing up there looking down? You see the grapes and the gate that's attached to the wattle fencing? This right here, this whole section, you can see where the mulch stops. Mitch is going to be expanding all of this all the way down to this little mound right here. You see the little, where the mound is, just on the other side of this rotting log? Well, the rotting log is going to go, obviously. It's just a rotting log. This is going to be a proper potager kitchen garden with medicinals and herbs and culinary delights for all. I am so excited. I've always just sort of had pockets of herbs stuck here and there. Well, it's going to be everything that I need. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So this whole section right here, we haven't finished putting the mulch, but it'll go right down to where the potatoes are. And it will go all the way over to beyond where the hose is. You see that one log that's laying perpendicular, or parallel to the car? You see that log right there? This is all going to be, this particular section is going to be the herb section of the flower garden. Now, over there, where we had the saddest garden, let me take you over there and show you. And of course, we have to go through the arbor because that's the proper walkway. And don't forget, I will have a honkin' surprise for you guys this week because something amazing is going to be on this arbor. We'll go by our great big giant pool. This little garden right here was supposed to have cleomes in it. I threw cleome seeds down and they did not take off. So we'll try it again. These are my dahlias. You can see, I think I've already shown you these when I planted them. I may have already shown you. But that's what they're going to look like. Let me see if I can get you in. See that? There you go. So there must be, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yeah, I think there are like 12 or 13, maybe 15 dahlias in there. check out the asparagus bed. Now, we let it go. We didn't eat any this year because we really wanted what we wanted. You see the flowers starting? That's what I want right there. Those are flowers. And I want this booger to reseed itself. So I'm going to have to get Mitch in here so that the seeds fall back into the garden instead of out here. And as you can see, we have nothing but nothing. And this is where we had squash, and I had some green beans in here and some tomatoes, and it did all right. It did all right, but Mitch has dreams for this one. I do have to show you guys something really cute, though. One carrot, and I don't know what that is. I have no idea. We'll just let them grow and see what happens. And here we are. We have the ladies. We have the ladies. This was where the herb garden was, but there's not enough light, even in the middle of the day. I have some pretty flowers growing, and I have some herbs that came back, but for the most part, this was not a successful. This was not a successful herb bed experiment. What I can show. Gerard's glove. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. That dog has found a pair of dirty old work gloves. I'm pretty sure they were Mitch's, and he lost them before we even moved here. And that is Gerard's favorite thing. All right, so what did come back was I have some valerian, and that came back. And then something else started coming back. I don't have a clue what it is. Does anybody know what this is? I thought maybe it was yarrow, but I didn't think I planted it here. Is that yarrow, you guys? I thought maybe it's a toothache plant, because I did plant that. It didn't come up last year. And there are the chickens. There are the girls. What I'm looking for. I have all of one or two. Oh, here we go. Comfrey. Out of, I don't know how many comfrey seed packets, this is the only comfrey that I got. And I had things growing in the barrels, but that was a failure last year as well. Ella camping. Oh, look who's home. Look who's home. Now that road that we were on, we got off of the road at the back of the garden. It comes. Do you see the, whoops. We're disturbing the whole neighborhood. You see the 3D fencing for the deer? That is the orchard. And it comes all the way up and goes up all the way to the back of the property. Mitch thinks the dahlias are looking great. So here we go. And look who is on the turkey eggs. Exactly what I was hoping would happen. She's nesting. She's gone broody. Let's see if she can hatch those turkey eggs. All right, baby, I will leave you alone. Well, we'll see what happens. I didn't even know you were up here. Yeah. I'm not filming you.
Oh yeah, taking advantage of country life.
Pick a tree. Pick a tree. And so that is it, folks. And you can see we have still stuff behind the garage, but we'll get to it. But there we are. Well, hello.
Hello.
And that's it.
Go out to the orchard, maybe?
Yeah. Yep, we went out to the orchard.
Hello.
Hello. I'm finished.
Okay.
I'm finished. Gerard is in the house, wreaking havoc.
Yeah. I'm hungry, and I'm going to make myself a meatball sandwich.
I have meatballs in the freezer.
On a bagel.
On a bagel.
With sweet baby rays on it. And some of the matzo balls cut up and melted on it.
Oh my goodness, that sounds so good. All right, we're going to go eat. We'll see you guys later.